So these 4 lakshanas, these vishesh gun he has. One is Rupa Madhuri, such an astoundingly attractive form. Rama is very attractive, no doubt, but not as attractive. And Vishnu is very attractive, but not as attractive as Krishna. Even Lakshmi leaves Narayan to try to attain Krishna. So Krishna is Rupa Madhuri. And then is Vena Madhuri, his sweetness of his flute. It attracts all the living entities. But Ram is only playing a bowstring. And he's not playing bass fiddle. But he's playing a shanga or danu. Danu or shanga means bow. He's twanging, twang. Yeah. So it's not a guitar. It's not a guitar or a sitar. Guitar or sitar or a tambura. It's an instrument of destruction, not an instrument of construction. Because music is constructive. It builds themes and ragas and raganis and creates emotions and feelings. It's creative and it's pleasurable. But to feel the sting of an arrow in your back or in your heart is not very pleasurable. So there's no Venu Madhuri with Ram. And then the next thing is this Prema Madhuri, the sweetness of Krishna's love. He loves everyone. He takes on all comers. Anyone who comes to him, they get prema. Or they get liberated. He doesn't leave anyone lying in the street, or doesn't leave noses on the ground or ears on the ground. But if you come to Ram and your name is Shupurnaka and your brother's name is Ravana or Ravan, and you propose to Ram, you end up losing your ears. It's one thing falling heads and heels in love with somebody. They have a phrase like that. If he fell in love heads and heels, head over heels, head over heels. And that's okay, it's a figurative expression. But Shupurnaka, she fell in love with Ram, and she lost her ears. She got her ears cut off by Lakshman, and her nose. Of course, she was trying to eat Sita also. You have to mention that. But nevertheless, when anyone approached, now, what about, now, of course, Ram, he couldn't really satisfy her because he was limited by his brat. His love is limited, so his love cannot be prema madhuri. It's not very sweet love, was rather bitter. There's no sweetness for Supurnaka. A rather bitter experience when she interacted with Ram. But Ram nevertheless said, listen, I'll bless you when I come as Krishna, then I can give you sweetness. So then Shupurnaka came again and appeared in Mathura as Kubja. Kubja was a sandalwood, sandalwood person. She was preparing a sandalwood paste for Kamsa. She was hunchbacked. And Krishna went there and straightened her out and then satisfied her. And so shared his love with her and gave her the sweetness of his love. So Krishna, he interacts with everyone, experiences the sweetness of Krishna's love. So he's specialized by his Prema Madhuri. And then finally his Lila Madhuri. The fourth thing is, his fourth special quality, Vishesh Gun, is the sweetness of his pastimes. There is no Julan Lila for Ram. There's no Ras Lila for Ram. There's no Holy Lila for Ram. There's none of these kind of sweet pastimes are there with Ram. Jalkeli, and very official. It's all he's a royalty. He's royalty. He's not a coward boy. He's not running behind cows. He's riding in golden chariots. And he's not wearing a pitambara dhoti and a peacock feather. He's wearing royal epaulets and also costly gold and fancy silk clothes. And he's like quite buttoned up tight. He's not loose. So Krishna's Leela is too much attractive and sweet. Ram's Leela he's a man of justice. He's a man of justice and law and order. So this is Krishna. Nevertheless, so he wanted to know what is, so this second thing is Swadyo Yenadbhuta Madhurimat. He wanted to understand the wonderful sweet qualities in him that Radharani relishes, that she tastes. And that's also mentioned in this Chaitanya Charitamrita, Nadi Leela, chapter 4, there's a nice reference. verse 139.